This is a Bellcore file used by fiber optic technicians. It contains trace data. You need a dedicated OTDR viewer to see the graph. I'm Evan Brooks, Certified Support Engineer. Here is a free viewer. We're going to solve this SOR issue, but first, a general piece of advice. A good universal viewer is a system essential. It provides quick recovery access. My suggestion is found below, and we will revisit later on. Any validation software will identify the SOR file under the General Data File grouping. The Adobe Flash Media Server file system object defines the parameters for extraction. The SOR file is a proprietary server configuration file used by Adobe Media Server. It contains settings, user lists, and access controls necessary for running a secure, live streaming media server. Developed by Adobe Systems, the format is closed source and relies on the server's proprietary configuration schema. The file is completely unusable outside of the Adobe Media Server environment, as it defines server-side variables that have no meaning on a local desktop system. Adobe Systems Incorporated maintains the integrity of the SOR specification through Adobe Media Server. Windows displays only generic icons, indicating a need for specialized software. Windows presents only minimal context, so full interpretation relies on compatible tools. Let's check the software compatibility matrix. Right-click your SOR file, then click Open With. Test Adobe Media Server if you see it. If it fails, select the next program. This systematic testing is key. If your SOR file is not opening yet, that is normal. You're dealing with a stubborn file. Let's test the following common failure points to see where the problem is originating. First, use OTDR viewer software. Open the file using a dedicated OTDR, optical time domain reflectometer, viewer software like Fiberizer trace or Fast Reporter to analyze the fiber optic trace. Next, check version. Ensure the file was not created by a newer version of the OTDR device than the version of the software you are using to view it. Finally, convert format. If viewing analysis fails, use the viewer software to convert the proprietary .SOR file to a universal trace format like .dat or CSV. If the initial fixes didn't succeed, we now know the file's resistance is absolute. The only sensible path forward is trying the comprehensive universal tool. I highly recommend FileMagick because its core feature is its instant view capability, which works even when the underlying SOR format has been tampered with. Download it today at filemagick.com. I truly value your viewership. If this helped, please like and subscribe to say thank you. You can find the universal tool linked below.